The Giro d'Italia is to many the most beautiful, brutal and romantic of all the Grand Tours, taking almost superhuman endurance, resilience, skill and courage to win. But how do you win the Giro and all the other classifications that lay within? Well, let me explain. The Maglia Rosa, or pink jersey, is the most prestigious jersey in the Giro d'Italia and is worn by the leader of the general classification. Now, the colour is derived from the pink pages of the sponsoring daily sports newspaper La Gazzetta dello Sport, and the jersey is given following each stage to the rider with the lowest cumulative time. The rider who completes all 21 stages in the lowest total time will win the Giro d'Italia. Now, there are also time bonuses of 10, 6 and 4 seconds awarded to the first 3 riders at the end of every stage, aside from the individual time trials. In addition, there is one intermediate sprint as a designated point on every road stage, offering time bonuses of 3, 2 and 1 seconds to the first 3 finishers, and these seconds are taken off their overall time. As well as the main battle for the Maglia Rosa, or the fight for pink, there are 3 other classifications within the race, each for which there's a leader's jersey and overall classification. First up is the Maglia Ciclamino, or the Cyclamen Jersey, the colour in Italian derived from the alpine flower, the Cyclamen, which is for the leader of the points classification. This is determined by points awarded for placings on every stage, regardless of any time gaps. The leader of the classification after each stage will wear the jersey the following day, and the rider who accumulates the most points by the end of the Giro is the winner. The points are distributed as follows, and reward consistency and are weighted towards the sprinters, so flat stages are awarded more points than mountainous ones. As such, this jersey is generally worn by the fastmen, who will amass points on the flat or rolling stages and also sprint for extra points at designated sprints along the stage route, and these are known as intermediate sprints and are added to the points given at the stage finish. Last year's winner was Colombian sprinter Fernando Gaviria of Quick-Step Floors. The stages are broken down into 5 categories by level of difficulty. The flatter the stage, the more points on offer, both at the finish and the intermediate sprints. Category A, no particular difficulty. The first 15 are classified, given 50, 35, 25, 18, 14, 12, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Category A stages are stages 2, 3, 7 and 21. Now, Category B are low difficulties. The first 15 are classified, given 50, 35, 25, 18, 14, 12, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they are on stages 12, 13, 17 and 21. Category C stages are classified as medium difficulties, and the first 10 are classified, given 25, 18, 12, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the stages are 4, 5, 8, 10 and 11. Category D present a high difficulty, and the first 10 are classified, given 15, 12, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 points, and they are on stages 6, 9, 14, 15, 18, 19 and 20. And Category E are individual time trials, and the first 10 are classified, given 15, 12, 9, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they are on stages 1 and 16. As mentioned, each road stage will have 2 intermediate sprints, with points awarded as follows. Now, in A and B categories, the first 8 are classified, given 20, 12, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. C category, the first 5 are classified, given 10, 6, 3, 2 and 1. Category D, the first 3 are classified, given 8, 4 and 1. So, as you can see, there's lots of sprinting to be done if you want a chance of winning the Maglia Ciclamino. Next we have the Maglia Azzurra, or blue jersey, awarded to the best climber, traditionally known as the King of the Mountains. The climber's jersey is determined by points, which are accumulated at the top of each classified climb along the route. The harder the climb, the more points that are awarded, and there are 5 categories of climbs ranked on difficulty. The Maglia Azzurra is awarded to the rider who has accumulated the most points at the end of the stage. The Cima Coppi. This is a special prize and is awarded at the top of the highest point in the Giro. In this year's race, it's the iconic Colle delle Finestre on stage 19, and the first 9 riders get points as follows: 45, 30, 20, 14, 10, 6, 4, 2 and 1. There are 8 first category climbs, with places awarded to the first 8 riders: 35, 18, 12, 9, 6, 4, 2 and 1. There are 9 second category climbs, and the first 6 places are awarded points as follows: 15, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1. There are 9 third category climbs, with the first 4 places awarded points 7, 4, 2 and 1. And finally, 4th category climbs, of which there are 13, and the first 3 get 3, 2 and 1 points. That gives a grand total of 39 categorised climbs over the course of this year's race. And the honour of the King of the Mountains in 2017 went to Team Sky's Mikel Landa. Finally, the Maglia Bianca, or white jersey. Now that's awarded to the best young rider based on the lowest overall time. The Maglia Bianca is given to the rider under the age of 25, who is the highest in the overall classification at the end of each stage. Riders born after January 1st, 1993 are able to compete for this jersey in this year's Giro. Last year's winner was Bob Jungels of Quick-Step Floors. Well, I sincerely hope that's demystified the various Giro classifications for you. Now, you might have noticed I'm actually wearing a kind of, as a nod to the Giro, a nice pink t-shirt. Now, you can buy those in the GCN shop, and there's a link in the description below this video. And if you happen to have missed our Giro preview show, how about clicking just down here to check that out.